Good morning, everyone. I hope this video finds you doing wonderfully well this morning. I'm in from work and I really have been wanting to share with you some creations I created on a crafty getaway like late July. So I'm a little late in sharing them, but yeah, so let me share with you real quick. I made this medallion. First of all, I had the Tales of You and Me paper pad. It was a 6x6 paper pad, and I had some of the pieces left in, some pieces of paper left in it, and I just wanted to use it up because it's such pretty paper, and it was like halfway used, so I did really good in doing that. So this is the die I used. I love this. I saw this die on Elizabeth's channel, Beady Bomb Bomb, and I love it. It gives you 3 different sizes of medallions. And you can do these. You don't need a die to make a medallion. I'm sure we all know that. But I just, us crafters, we love to die cut. So it's just so fun. And it gives you this real pretty decorated edge, though. So this is what I used to make this. And I made all 3 pieces, all 3 sizes. I made the larger size. And you can really go as big as you want. The more pieces you have to do the hill valley, the bigger it will be. So I did it this size, which I really like. And let me see, I don't know if it's 12 inches in diameter. It pretty much, it is 11. Yeah, 11 inches in diameter. Yeah. So that's really a nice size. And so that's what I did. I made the larger medallion, then I made the medium-sized medallion, then I made the small medallion. And then I started just like building. And it's really pretty, just simple, with nothing really on it. But I like to just tuck in, build a little bit. So I had an applique, y'all. It was like square. And these are the pieces of that applique. Right here, the middle, and then these 3 pieces here. And I cut it apart and started there, tucked it in, kind of played with centering this here, and then, then put the smaller one on top. I added these pieces of applique here. This is from a trim. It's a wedding trim that I have right here, and I cut the pieces apart right here. I'm not sure where I got this. It might be from a wedding dress that I purchased. I'm not sure, y'all, but it's in my stash, and that's what these are here, right here. Very pretty. So I just, I love to tuck. It's just so pretty when you, look and you see things in different places. So I did that. I added my applique, and then I added the pearls next. First I put the small pearls on the center there. I'm showing it so you can see it. Really good. See little flat back pearls here from Michael's. So I did that. And then I liked the way that it looked. I went ahead and applied them to the larger medallion. So it's real, it's got a lot of white, but this paper is so pretty and shabby. And then I added the bow, and I'm thinking I added this next because the bottom needed something. With this up here, this needed something. I didn't want to go all the way around. So I had this trim in my stash, which is so pretty. I think I got this from Pamela's Boutique. I believe is where I got this. And then I added this bow with this bling. And then these blings are from some pretty, let's see, I'll show you the bling. You cut pieces off. And yeah, it's the same bling. I got this from Natasha's store. I'll put the links down below, y'all. That right there. This is the bling I used. And then these pieces right here that were left in between, I used right here. And there should be a third one. Yeah, I like to do things in 3s or 5s or 7s. My mother always told me it was an artist that odd numbers, you know, when you're making something, it catches the eye. So, and that's true, it really is. So that I put this down there, and then, you know, like I said, that there, and then I used the crackle paint that I absolutely love, or paste from Prima, right there. This stuff is so fun to play with, and I might have spritzed it, but see the crackle? It's like if you apply it thick, you get that crackle. Hope you can see it. I can see there's a shadow. And I just did it around and around. It has real small crackle. Real small, but I love it. And then the back, you know, I put this right here where it all came together. And then I use this lace for hanging on the wall. And it hangs really nice. So there that is. And then I made this card. And this is Tales of You and Me paper. Let's see, I used like the cover right here as the card base. I just put this on the back. This is a Tim Holtz piece of paper. But, you know, it's just one of my typical cards. Took 3 pieces of paper, scrunched them up. The card, the paper pad base was larger than, you know, the papers. So I cut it down a little bit, I think. But there's a lot of ooh la la, beautiful ooh la la in here. And stuff from my stash. And then some ephemera from the paper line. Doreen, let me have that. Thank you, darling. That was like the last thing I put on this card. And then these are flowers from Michael's, I believe. You know that you get 3 in a pack? I might have one on a pack to show you what it looks like. I might. Not sure. No, I don't. Anyways, they came from Michael's. They're so pretty and shabby. They are so beautiful. And then this is, not Prima, this is I Am Rose's. Gorgeous. This is from Pamela's boutique store. Right here. This trim is so pretty. It really is. I love it. It's got a lot of dimension to it. It has this, and then, you know, you got your tool, and it has some lace, and it has a center. It's got a middle back. And it's got some, like it's glittery. It's real pretty. You can see it. You can see. And it's pink. I love that it's pink. It almost, it doesn't, it might look peach, but it's not. It's kind of, it's pinky. It's more pink. So, and then I use this real pretty trim. I just kind of like pulled stuff from my stash. This is real pretty. Right here, this trim right here. It's like it's right here. This is in between each flower. And that's how it looks. And I put, I think, 2 coming down. And I just put the flowers on top. You know, they take up a lot of room. Made some Prima leaves out of sparkly paper. This is Ooh La La right here, that beautiful trim. So beautiful. These sprigs are from Archana's store. Let's see, this is, I just have so many different things here. I believe this is Crafty Me Shop here. The doily I use is from Ooh La La. I always start off with a doily for the most part. I pinch it together and it gets completely covered up. I don't know why I do that. But that's just what I do. I just do that. And then, let me see, some bling there. And then I just put pieces of paper and some chipboard, you know, pieces from the collection. Put 3 little pearls here. You can see I put some of that crackle paint all around. And then I spritzed it with some you know, spritz spray, some beautiful flowers. I had to add some pearls to it, just kind of trailing along. And then these flowers here. And I think that's it. It's like when you pinch the paper, it like, you know, gives it dimension a lot. And then you add to it. So there's the card. I hope I explained that well. And this I absolutely love, y'all. This was like so fun and turned out so pretty. This is using the Santa Baby Christmas collection by Frank Garcia. This is another one of those Michael's flowers. And these are flowers from my stash. These again are from Arch on a Store. This is from Ooh La La. This, I believe, is Ooh La La. Some trim that I had. If not, it's just from my stash. But I think it is. It's like I made a double bow. I love this bird. That's what inspired me. This paper is just so beautiful. And he's out and it's cold. And I use this snowflake here paste. And I just like put it on there really thick. It's so fun to play with. And that's how it dried. Isn't that beautiful? And it has a slight glitter to it. Isn't that bird absolutely gorgeous? So that's what I did. I put this bird on a piece of chipboard that Doreen gave me, and it had they were like a flashcard look to it. It had some really funky colors, and I just painted it with the folk art paint, the cream folk art paint. Let me see right here. I think I have it right here. This plaster from Waverly. I got this at Walmart. So I used that on this, and I painted the whole card, and then I just traced the paper out and glued it on here. And I love that bird. It's so pretty. And there again are the 3 pearls, Prima leaves that I cut out. A paper there, the sparkly paper. There's not a whole lot here. This bow is just so pretty. I just love it. And I have it trailing down, and I glued it on the back. And then I put a piece of glass chandelier here. And this is a beautiful piece of trim that was gifted to me from Sharon. Hey Sharon. Hey darling. She blessed me with some beautiful trims, so I made it go all the way around the flower. And then some more bling from Ooh La La, Vintage Treasures there. Love it. And I spritzed it. I believe I spritzed it. I spritz everything, y'all. It's a real fine glitter. I do. Sometimes I get a little heavy-handed. But that's okay. And I thought I would add a stick pin, but I don't know. I really love this tag. It is so pretty and so shabby Christmas. Oh, it's just beautiful. So yeah, I wanted to share that with you before too much time passed by. I have some other things I would love to share with you. Yeah, so I hope you're inspired in some way. And I thank you so much for stopping by. And I pray y'all have a wonderful, beautiful day. And I'll be going to bed here before too long, but I'll be back. Bye now.